Lamed Bays, 15 lines from the top. Tanya. I just have to find it.
First word Tanya.
Rabbi over there.
Yeah,
Tanya. So we're discussing the mitzvah of bris milah. Tanya, Rabbi Omer, Gedalia milah she'ein lecha mi shenesasek b'mitzvahs k'Avram Avinu. There's nobody that was Isaac that did so many mitzvahs like Avram Avinu. Yet, v'lei nikra tom mela Hashem milah. Yet he was not called complete until after he did milah. Shenemar, because it says in the pasuk, "Is halach lefanai," you should go in front of me. V'yehei tamim, and you should be complete. V'ksiv et nabrisi beini benecha, and then it says that I'll give you a bris between me and you. So we see that the tamim, the completeness, comes from milah. Davar achar, Gedalia milah sheshkula keneged kol mitzvah shabbatayra. Milah is so great that it's equal to all the mitzvahs of the Torah. Shenemar ki al pi advar me'ela. It says ki al pi advar me'ela, and then afterwards it says karati itcha bris. So we see that that's going on the Torah. So we see that the whole Torah was because of a bris milah. If not for milah, heaven and earth will not stand. If not if not for the bris, but the point is that Yom and V'layla and Shemayim V'aretz would not stand. And he's arguing Rabbi Lazar, the Amar Rabbi Lazar said, Gedalia Torah is so great, it's not going on bris, rather it's going on Torah, and if not for Torah, heaven and earth will not stand. Amar V'Yehuda Marav, B'shash Amar LaKadosh Baruch Hu Avram Avinu Husal Chafanai V'Hei Tamim. When Kadosh Baruch Hu told Avram Avinu, you should go in front of me and be complete, Achzasei Ra'ada, he got the shakes. He started shaking. Amar Shema Yesh Bi Davar Maguna. Why is Hashem telling me that I'll be complete if you should do the following? Right? Obviously I'm not complete. Why am I not complete? Maybe I did something Maguna. Maybe I did an Aveira. Kivin Shamalei Ve'etna Ebrisi Beini Venecha. But then when HaKadosh Baruch Hu told him that it means a bris, that it's a new thing, it's not an old thing, it's a new mitzvah, not an old mitzvah, and his his mind was at ease. I saw a pshat that the question is, why was he so shooken up? Why was he so shooken up? Because he did an Aveira? I'm saying people do Aveiras. It sounds like his whole world was shaken up. Why is that? So I saw that the idea is that a person's tamim, one of the things that makes a person tamim is avodah zara. Somebody that's nizar from avodah zara, he's a tam. So Avram Avinu was thinking, he says, I understand, I gave over my life for avodah zara. He threw himself, he was masking to go into the Kishon Aish to fire for avodah zara. Is it possible that I still have some avodah zara in me? So with that, HaKadosh Baruch Hu told him, no, there's a new mitzvah for that makes somebody complete, and that's bris. But you can imagine, Avram Avinu's whole life he was against avodah zara, so that really shook him up. V'yetza isa achutza. So it says by Avram Avinu, v'yetza isa achutza. Amar l'fanav, Rebbeinu Shalom, istakalti b'mazel sheli. HaKadosh Baruch Hu told Avram Avinu that he's going to have a child. He says, what do you mean? I looked at my mazel, and I saw either the ger says v'ein li elo bein achad, or I'm not going to have any children. Amar loy, HaKadosh Baruch Hu told him, tzeimet tzagniel shecha, go out of your mazel. Why? Because ain't mazel Yisrael. There's no such thing as mazel for Klal Yisrael. So the machlekes is showing exactly how this works. What does it mean? If you see some Gemaras that there is a mazel for Klal Yisrael, so it could be one of the pshat is that that you have the power to go out of a mazel. That means if a yid davens or tefillah, whatever it is, he has the power to go out of mazel. Right, so it could be on a regular basis. Or I saw some. I think the Marshal says, the Sfasamis, I think, says that the certain months are mazel months, like Av is a mazel month. So that's part of the Gzeira of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that even Klal Yisrael is also under the mazel. But the point is that you could go out of the mazel. Just to point out that even if there is mazel, we're not talking about a nace. That means like this: that everybody understands. Avraham Avinu understood also that even let's say there's mazel, HaKadosh Baruch Hu can make a nace. right? God runs the world. He can make an ace, that's for sure. But he wanted to have it on a natural way. He wanted to have a child in a natural way. He didn't want to rely on an ace. So for that, HaKadosh Baruch Hu said that for Klal Yisrael there's no mazel. If somebody doesn't look to know the future, and he goes wholeheartedly with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, then HaKadosh Baruch Hu goes with him wholeheartedly, or makes his wholeheartedness stronger. Shenamar, im chassid is chassid. If you're a chassid, Hashem will be mischassid with you. Im gever tamim to tamim. And so too, by wholeheartedness, if you go wholeheartedly with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, not to know the future, that will be Hashem's way with you too. If somebody goes wholeheartedly with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, then one day he'll be great. Then afterwards it says he'll be a father unto the nations. Rabbi, somebody does nichosh. Nichosh is like in one of these things to know the future, like they put a tongue in a dead bird, or they put the bones in the underarms. Anyway, if somebody does these things, then he'll have evil will come to him. So the Gemara asks, I don't understand. In that pasuk, it doesn't say ki loy lamed vav to him. Rather, it says ki loy nachash b'Yaakov. There will not be any evil b'Yaakov. But lamed aleph ksif. It says lamed aleph, which is not. Elo mishum mida keneged mida. Rather means mida keneged mida. That what? That means if a person goes wholeheartedly with the HaKadosh Baruch Hu, then Hashem will act the same way towards him. Tani ahava b'reder b'zeir. Kol adam she'ein menachesh mechnis neis mechitza shafilu malachasharis ein yochaylen likanis b'seicha. If a person goes wholeheartedly with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he'll be in a mechitza, in an area that even Malach HaSharis can't get there. Shenamar ki loy nachash b'Yaakov lekesem Yisrael. And it says over there the Malachim didn't understand what Klal Yisrael was doing, what they were seeing. So we see that they were on a level that was higher than Malach HaSharis. Amar Rav Avo, Amar Rav Elazar, Pnei man nenesh Avram Avinu v'nishtabdu banav l'Mitzrayim Masayim v'Asashanim. Why did Avram Avinu get punished and his children were enslaved in Egypt for 210 years? So the Gemara answers, because he conscripted Talmidei Chachamim to his army. We know he fought the 4 kings, and he took Talmidei Chachamim with him. Shenemar. How do we know that he took Talmidei Chachamim? Vayarak es chanicha v'lidei beisa. He took those who were educated, and those that grew up in his house, born in his house. So what does chanicha mean? Those who were Talmidei Chachamim. So because of that, we had Golus Mitzrayim. Because he questioned the midas of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shenamar, because when HaKadosh Baruch Hu said you're going to get Eretz Yisrael, what did Avram Avinu say? Meida. And that's why we got the Bris Bein Absarim. Meida ki Arishanu. Rabbi Yechon Amar. No, the reason is he separated. He didn't take people to be able to go under the wings of the Shechina. Shenamar tenli anafesh arachush kachlach. After by the Melech HaSadaim said, "Give me the people," and Avraham Avinu gave him the people, and for that, instead of bringing them under the wing of Hashem, he gave them to Melech HaSadaim, and for that he got punished. What does it mean that he mobilized those that were educated, born in his house? Either he mobilized them through Torah, he said, "Wow, come, you're going to learn Torah and that'll save you," or there's another pshat from the Ran that Herika means that he emptied them from Torah. That they went to the army. If you go to the army, how are you going to learn? The way he got them to go is that he filled them up with zav, with gold. 318 soldiers. Ami bar Abba, Eliezer keneged kulam. Eliezer was valued, was a strong keneged all of them. Iked Amri Eliezer. Who? What does it mean when it says 318 people? It means Eliezer. The Chush b'nei Hachi, because the gematria of Eliezer is 318. V'Amar Rabbi bar Abba ben Gimel Shanim Hikar Avram es Bayrei. How old was Avram Avinu when he realized that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the one that runs the world? He was 3 years old. How do we know? There's a rhyme in the pasuk. It says, "Shenemar Eikav Ashashama Avram B'Kaili." Eikav, because Ashashama Avram B'Kaili, Avram listened to my voice. Eikav Chushbene, the gematria of Eikav is Mea V'Shivim V'Train, 172. So that means 172 years out of 175, because Avraham Avinu lived for 175 years, is you're missing 3 years, because at 3 years old, that's when he was makir his boyrei. V'amar Ram Barabba, Ha-Satan, the word Ha-Satan, B'chush b'nei tlas mea v'shisen v'arba, is gematria 364. Why 364? Because the Satan only has koyach 364 days out of the year, not Yom Kippur. One of the questions is that why are we counting the solar year, not the lunar year? I don't have a good answer, but one of the things is that it's what?
The longer of the two.
Yeah, but what do we care about solar year? So it's not the longer of the two. There's one. We follow the lunar year. Why do you go? I understand. We have a cheshbon. There's something called a year. There happens to be a solar cycle, maybe, but not a solar year. In halacha, there's a lunar year. Anyway, you understand? What? Where else do we have? This is maybe one other place. Where else do we have that we count the solar year?
When you count mitzvahs, when you count the Gemara talks about, I can't remember where exactly. Maybe it's Kedushim.
Yeah. No, what?
It talks about it's 365 mitzvah positive.
Yeah. 365 connected.
Avarim, right?
Yeah.
Next to the Avarim, 365.
Yeah, do you have that there? You have a few other places. But Bergman is a Bergman. We're not denying the sun. We know that the sun exists, but it's a question. You understand? It's still, even over there, it's a question. You have to. Okay. The gematria works well. I have another question. The truth is that in 365 days, you can have 2 Yom Kippurs, right? It works exactly perfect. So it's 2 days of Yom Kippur. Anyway, one of the ideas is that I think it's more stable. That 365 years, there's no Iviyar. Anyway, yeah, it works.
Sounds good.
Okay. Anyway, another gears I saw. Somebody said that you're not ger satan. You ger satan with a mem, so you knock down 10 days. So maybe it really means 355 days. Anyway. Ksiv Avram v'Ksiv Avraham. Right? First his name was Avram, then Avram. Betchila himlichu HaKadosh Baruch Hu Masayim v'Arba v'Arbaim v'Shalish Avarim. First he was ruled over. Avram Avinu ruled over 243 of his organs. L'b'seif himlichu al Masayim v'Arbaim v'Shmeina. And then after he added another 5, so it's 248 limbs. Elohein, what are the extra limbs that he had greater power? Obviously, these following limbs are harder to control. Elohein, shtei nayim, the 2 eyes, shtei is nayim, v'reish agvia, and the aver of the milah. Amar Ram Barabba, Ma'id Chsiv Ir Ktana. So there's a pasuk. I'll read you the pasuk. And the pasuk is a mashal to something else. So let's read the pasuk. The pasuk says, Ir Ktana is a small city of Anashim Ba'ma'at, and the people that are there, the inhabitants are few. Uva Ileha Melech Gadol, and a big king came there. V'Salveis and surrounded it. Uvan Elah Mitzudim Gedalia, and create and built around it in works of siege. Umatzabai ish miskein chacham, and we found a smart, poor wise man. Umilo to aseir, and he saved the city b'chachmasei with his wisdom. Va'adam lezachar aseir shamiskeinahu, and nobody remembered that poor man. So what does it mean? What's this beautiful story? What's the mashal to? So the Gemara says like this: Ir ktana v'anoshim, ir ktana ze aguf. A small city is the guf. V'anoshim b'ma'at, and there are few people there, few inhabitants. Elo evarim, these are the limbs. And the big king came and surrounded it. And they built siege works over there. These are Averis. And we found a poor wise man. That's the Yitzatayv. And he saved the city with his wisdom. What's his wisdom? Zu tshuva ma'asim tovim. This is tshuva and good deeds. But nobody remembered this poor man. Ohu de b'shas Yitzahar less than mitkel Yitzatayv. The Yitzahar is so encompassing that when the Yitzahar rules, you don't remember the Yitzatayv. Hachachma toy is l'chacham. Me'esar shlitin. Chachma, wisdom, is stronger than for the wise man, stronger than 10 rulers. Ha-chachma toiz, ha-chacham zu tshuva ma'asim tovim. What's wisdom? Wisdom is tshuva ma'asim tovim, because it's more of a brainful activity. You understand? We'll see in a second. And what's the 10 rulers? Me'esar shlitin, what are they? Shtei nayim. Ushtei is naim, in the 2 ears, Ushtei naim, the 2 hands, Ushtei reglayim, and the 2 feet, V'roish gavia, and the aver of the milah, Upeh on the mouth. The truth is they're really 2 categories. There's the upper body and the lower body, and they correspond to each other. Anyway, Amar Reb Chaim, Mishum Reb Shmuel, Bikash HaKadosh Baruch Hu Lohitzi Kuhuna Mishem. HaKadosh Baruch Hu wanted the Kuhuna to come out of Shem. Out of Shem's descendants. Shenamar Bahu Kayin Lekel Elyain. He was a Kayin. However, when he gave the Berchas Avram before Brachat HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Haitzim Avram, HaKadosh Baruch Hu made the Kahuna come out of Avram instead of Shem. Shenamar V'Vecheu, what happened? V'Vecheu, he benched him again. Baruch Avram Lekel Elyain. So first Shem benched Avram Avinu, and then he benched HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Avram said, do you perceive the bracha of a servant before the master, before HaKadosh Baruch Hu? Miyad Nasna Avram. So right after Avram Avinu got the Kahuna. Hashem said that Shavimini said on my right side, till your enemies come back, the stool to your feet. To Basrei, right after it says, Al Devrasi Malki Tzedek. So Hashem swears that there will be a Kayin. We darshan al diburei shel Malki Tzedek. On the words of Malki Tzedek, he became a Kayin. Avram Avinu became a Kayin because of the words of Malki Tzedek. Who Kayin Kel Elyain? Who Kayin ve'ein zara Kayin? He's a Kayin, and his children were not a Kayin. That means that Shem was a Kayin. He himself was a Kayin, but it did not go over to his descendants. Okay.